Okay, so we were discussing Apache Kafka is not just a pub sub, but it is having a lot of other capabilities. So it's time to discuss about this evolution of Apache Kafka over a period of time. So you can see initially Apache Kafka started as a pub sub in LinkedIn, and it was year 2011 when it was open sourced. And then later on, Apache Kafka started to add new functionalities. So when we say new functionalities like Apache Kafka included cluster mirroring, like if you have multiple cluster like dr cluster or prod cluster, you want to mirror data from one cluster to another, so that functionality was added during this period. After that, the intra cluster replication, so you have multiple cluster, you want to replicate data across multiple cluster, so this functionality was added here, this in point 8 version. And then Confluent company was formed in year 2014 itself, and after that, in year 2015 or so, Kafka Connect API was released, Kafka point 9 version, and Kafka point 1.0 version, data processing streaming API was released. And the intention of using streaming API is to give real time processing on Kafka cluster. And after that, this exactly one semantic was released in year 2017, and exactly one semantic means that the message will be processed once and only once, no matter what happens on the cluster. For example, if there is any failure, then also message will be processed only once, or published only once. So it is with regards to processing as well as for pub sub as well. So then Apache Kafka 1.0 was released towards end of year 2017, and this is enterprise ready. So this is very interesting point. Kafka initially started as PubSub and later on evolved as a streaming platform. So when I say streaming platform, I am referring to like you can store events, you can replay events, you can process events, you can basically consume events. So there are so many things that can be done. You can even restore events, you can recreate your objects from those events. So there are so many things that can be done through this event streaming platform, and this is stored in like Apache Kafka platform. So Apache Kafka was enterprise ready, like by the Confluent Kafka was enterprise ready, and the release was 1.0. And Kafka was released in 2010. At that time, it was developed, and 2011 it was open sourced. But it took around 8 years approximately to get the 1.0 version. So this is very interesting, important point. Even though product was created in 2010, but the enterprise release was done in 2017 time frame. So that means like a lot of functionalities were added, because Kafka was not envisioned as a pub sub, but it was envisioned as an event streaming platform. So when the event streaming platform was ready, then only 1.0 was released. And then later on, KSQL, which is for streaming queries, was added in 2018. So I should say basically during that time, KSQL started to evolve and general availability was given for the public use. So now we have KSQL DB. KSQL DB allows you to give pull queries. You can get point in time information from Kafka. So this is very powerful feature, and it is very helpful in those scenarios where you want the latest information, what is happening on the cluster right now. So you can just fire a query and you can get the results. So that is very useful feature. So KSQL DB introduced this particular thing, right? So I hope this makes sense, how Kafka evolved over a period of time, and the Confluent did a wonderful job in evolving Kafka. So this is being used in so many companies, as I mentioned, more than 40% of Fortune 500 companies, because of these reasons. Because the product evolved with lot of interesting features like connectors for various external systems.